I feel like you are balls to the wall training hard from the time your feet hit the floor in the morning.
Well, we got the word yesterday that Ironman Texas, the full, was canceled as of yesterday. But on a positive note, I got an email from Ironman stating that it seems like Galveston's going to be a go. So just going to keep trucking along. And even if it worse, you know, plan B would be to get a new bike, which we'll possibly be doing a new video on that maybe Friday or next week or something. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get a new bike. It's gonna be sweet, it's gonna be a game changer. So I just got my wetsuit in and a swim skin. So, but everybody's saying Galveston should be wetsuit legal, so this is gonna be awesome. I also got a new helmet, road helmet that Natasha recommended. So that should be coming in the mail this week. I'm definitely getting everything because, I mean, we're 3 weeks out now. Gotta really get everything. And the fact that I'm about to change my bike and I'm going out of town for a week, and then I'll have 2 weeks to get used to my new bike. So that's gonna be fun.
Where are you headed?
We're headed to Costa Rica. I'm gonna open water swim. I'll be swimming every day. They sent extra stuff. I think that's it. Sweet. Let's read the card. Oh, it's my receipt. They sent me a swim cap, which I didn't order. That's cool. So, a Roka swim cap. Nice. This is my swim skin, so if it's not wetsuit legal, this is what I would be wearing. So that's cool. Let's hope they fit in there. I've been wanting one of these. It's just a little bag.
Cute.
Yeah, it's so cute. And it's pink and black. It's funny, they're having a shortage on bikes everywhere. And just, I guess with COVID and stuff, you know, most people are doing outdoor stuff, and I'm pretty particular on my bike color. So they're having to make some modifications for me on the bike because it was iridescent, which I just wanted pink and black, which actually 360 wraps might make it pink for me. So, and they're gonna put pink grips. So, bag for my wetsuit, gloves to put it on. Got a Maverick wetsuit. Look at it. Oh, it's gorgeous. It kicks my TYR's wetsuit's ass.
It looks like something from the future.
Yeah.
Like a Tron movie.
Yeah, it's sweet. I can't wait. We'll have to put it on sometime. Try it on. I'm gonna go run 10 easy miles. No music. I did 14 miles on Sunday, no music, all by myself. So getting used to that now.
Don't laugh! Not supposed to laugh! In case you are curious, I look like a leprechaun right now, so. It's hilarious. Why she was laughing.
Just finished an easy 10-mile run, and one thing is we went out, it was raining this morning, so I went out and time change obviously, and it was pitch black. Well, I left my flashlight here so cars couldn't see me, so I would not advise against, I would advise against that. Make sure that you bring your flashlight and stuff, so half the run was definitely in pitch dark, plus it was wet. I forgot with riding on Zwift, you have to disconnect your Bluetooth because otherwise it'll kick you out sometimes. So I did that yesterday and I forgot to connect it. So then my heart rate monitor wouldn't connect. So the whole time this was supposed to be an easy heart rate run where I was running under 144 and I couldn't track that. So I just had to go to paces and think about, okay, what pace should I be running at? Instead, so it's just adjusting instead of quitting. I could have easily have just quit the run and said, you know what, I'm gonna just worry about this later or something. But instead I just, you know, adjusted and finished the run. And then I just want to address the no music thing, because a lot of people who are new to triathlon or Ironman, I get questions all the time from even like friends and stuff, and they're like, why no music? Why no music? That's so silly and stuff. But really, this is a test of a person's mental and physical strength and how strong you are. And to be honest, this no music thing is just an added mental toughness, trying to figure out how mentally strong you are. And honestly, like, I've been doing it for a week now because we started last Wednesday, and I feel like it's just a habit I had to break, and then it's just another mental challenge, and basically I'm ready to play the game. It's like, that's how I look at things. I would rather just, you know, play the game of life and have fun and just try and kick ass every day.
Has it been a bigger challenge?
It's definitely, I feel like I'm having to think about things, which I think about work. That's what I choose to think about, and trying to solve problems and stuff. It's definitely a challenge, but I feel like I'm gonna grow from it, if that makes sense. Just it really is just an added, I mean, running alone can be a mental block. I have a girl in the office that I'm gonna teach her how to run, basically after Ironman's over. And she has a mental block of even running 1 mile, and that's no big deal, that's just where she's at. And so I'm gonna train her how to get over that. But this no music thing is something I'm just having to get over, and actually it's not as hard as I thought it would be, but it's definitely something I'm having to push through. And I mean, it's kind of cool to me, like it's just an added, okay, let's get stronger. So the whole reason that I started this Ironman journey, or even this YouTube channel in general, is really to inspire people and to, you know, encourage others to push past the limits that I mean, to be honest, I was telling my stepmom the other day, I said, sometimes when I'm working out, I'll think, man, am I crazy for thinking I can do this Ironman journey? And she's like, yes, but this is an accountability. You guys are an accountability to me to make sure that I get up and I do my workouts every single day. And I know that a lot of people who are following this journey are on the same path as me. So, you know, I just really appreciate the support, and I hope to encourage all of you like you're encouraging me. I just hope to continue and inspire people along this journey, follow along for the Ironman, and then who knows what's next. We are about to go to Thairapie Salon in South Lake, and I'm gonna go get my hair done. Anyway, so I just searched for salons and I looked up reviews, and everybody at this particular salon Melanie used to be at, I mean, it was just all about Melanie and how great she was. And when I went to her, my hair was just disgusting. We should actually show a picture before and after. And now my hair is so healthy, it's long. She's just completely changed it. I mean, I highly recommend her to anyone, and I would never go anywhere else unless she just happens to move away. But anyways, so come to find out, she's really into fitness just like me, but she's more into bodybuilding and stuff, so I think that's really cool. And then she just switched salons, so we're gonna go talk to Lori today too and just see how Thairapie Salon came about and how she started it. All right, we're at Thairapie Salon. We just got here in South Lake. It's off of, I think, Kimball Road. Yeah, off Kimball Road. Great salon. Let's go check things out. I love
it. It needs to be trimmed, but I just crimped it.
Oh my God, it looks so good.
Thanks.
This is Melanie, y'all. This is Avery, and this is Leo.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
You're getting ready. Are you going to train for another bodybuilding competition?
Yes. So I started training 3 weeks ago.
Okay.
So I was in off season, and then COVID hit. So then we just kind of extended the off season.
Okay.
Because they weren't doing shows, and then they were doing shows but weren't allowing spectators, and so that's kind of no fun.
No fun.
Get any of your friends and family to come see all your hard work. So I just found a new trainer because my trainer is expecting, so she's not going to be training anymore. So I just found a new trainer. I'm at Get Fit Gym in Colleyville.
Oh, cool.
I'm with Tracy, and for now it's 2 days a week, and you train the other 3 or 4 days by yourself.
Is it, are you mostly just lifting weights?
Yes, so I lift heavy and eat.
Maybe.
And no cardio right now.
Okay. Completely opposite of what I'm doing.
Yep. And it's so bizarre for me to not do cardio.
Yeah.
Because in my head, I think if I'm not doing cardio, I'm not going to lose inches or fat, but it's not the case. But it's a slow process. And I love immediate gratification. I don't know who doesn't. But for me, when I train really hard and I eat and then I don't see results for 2 or 3 weeks, I get frustrated.
Yeah, so are you working out like me in the mornings, or when are you working out?
At 11:30.
Oh, cool. So
mid-morning.
Okay.
So before, when I did this show the last time, I trained at 6 o'clock in the morning because of my work schedule. But now I'm in a position where I work basically for myself and I can pick my own schedule so that I can pick when I want to work out. And that just works well for me because then I'm not working as much as I was before. I kind of work as much as I want to.
Yeah.
So it's more laid back.
Awesome.
That makes sense. So I feel like you are balls to the wall training hard from the time your feet hit the floor in the morning, and which is so impressive because I am just not a morning person.
Yeah, I wish I was. I'm like you, because I'm swimming right now at lunch. I was telling somebody this the other day, and some people do it, after work or something, and I'm not. I'm a morning person. I want to do it first thing in the morning, and right now I'm swimming on my lunch break, like you're working out on your lunch break, but it's honestly, like, that's challenging for me having to go on my lunch, because I would rather just get it all done in the morning.
Right.
Definitely having to, I tell people this all the time, some people will sit around and talk about people, or talk about, like, what was it, Meghan Markle and Prince Harry or whatever, and whatever. I'm like, you obviously have never, you're not training for an Ironman, or you're not training for a bodybuilding competition, because you wouldn't have time to even worry about that stupid stuff.
Right.
It's like you have to manage your time so well.
And then your time off is important too, because that's when you heal and grow.
Yeah.
So for me, being on my feet, my hands above my head all day long, I kind of work against everything that I'm trying to do, which is it's tricky because then I have to eat more because I'm burning more calories at my job. And it's all numbers for bodybuilding. I don't know how it is for you doing Ironman, but it's a numbers game, and it's so weird how everything is dialed in and it works.
Yeah, that's how. Are you tracking everything right now, food and stuff?
Yes, so macros and micros.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not having to do that as much. My thing is I have to make sure I'm fuel enough, because I'm actually, it's so weird, I'm like less hungry right now, and so I'm like almost forcing myself to eat. And really, one of the big things is like eating every 3 to 4 hours, because you want to get that like leucine kick or the protein, and make sure you're having in protein synthesis to burn fat. So as long as you're eating every 3 to 4 hours, like 20, 25 grams of protein, you'll be doing that. And that's hard right now. For some reason, I'm like less hungry.
So all my life, I've always kind of worked out, just either on my own, or my brother-in-law was a trainer, so I would work out with him. So I've always been into it, and I always wanted to do a fitness show. I just didn't ever meet or connect with the people that were going to lead me in that direction. Right. And then in 2017, I went into NutriShop and started talking to the owner, just having a polite, nice conversation. And he said, you need to hook up with my wife because she is a trainer. And I said, has she ever done a show before? And he said, actually, yes. So it kind of just naturally happened, organically. And I called her and thought, okay, so I feel like this was kind of meant to be, because I just walked into this place of business and then everything just clicked and worked. And then the next thing I knew, she was like, okay, we're going to do a show. And I was like, wait, what? Which one? And she told me, and she had her mentor there, which was Chandler, who you just met. And they said, I think she could do Europa. And I said, I don't know what Europa is. And they said, it's the largest show in Texas. And I was like,
Then do it.
What? Wait, what? What are we doing? So I said, I'm not getting on stage if I don't feel confident. And they said, you'll be confident, you'll look good. And I didn't trust the process because I had never done it before. And all along I kept thinking, I'm not getting on that stage. I don't feel like I look like I should be in a bikini in front of people. And then as it started getting closer and I started getting into prep, that's when I was like, oh my gosh, I flippin' love this. I love the discipline. I love the way it makes me feel so productive, and just chasing your dreams and making them happen is so rewarding in itself.
But that it definitely correlates with your everyday life too. When the stuff that you're learning, just like me, the discipline of getting up and working out every single day. And I'll be honest, I tried the whole bodybuilding thing, and it was just the strict eating. That is a mental battle, and it's on a different level. I mean, I'm into healthy eating 100%. I mean, I'm a healthy eater. But the discipline of cutting your calories so low, I mean, that is a mental, like, you learn a lot through that. So I admire that discipline. Well, the one thing, I mean, people will say that Melanie and I don't have kids. That's the one thing we both don't have, but we both have dogs we love.
Right.
That we have to take care of. But then we also work full-time jobs that we both are passionate about. And I know she loves the new salon that she's working for now. But you just have to take the time. I mean, for me, it's getting up and at 4:30 every single morning, it's making sure I go to bed, even if my husband calls me an old woman at 9 o'clock. I still, if I want to get up, and, you know, recovery is half of the process. Like, that's how I'm going to get faster, is making sure I sleep and stuff. So I go to bed at a normal time, and I get up early, and I get in my workout, and you have to stay consistent with it, because if you want to see results, I mean, you have to put in the work. Everybody wants a quick fix or something easy, and that's not how you get successful, and that's not how you bodybuild or run an Ironman.
I take it one day at a time. For me, like, if I look at what the show so far out, 12, 16 weeks, that kind of stresses me out. I'm like, man, that seems like such a long road. So I look at it like, what do I have to do today? You know what I mean? And then at the end of the day, I'm like, oh my gosh, I got it all done today. Or even if I didn't get it all done because whatever. Well, I ran into some issues yesterday. Everything that I was trying to do, I was trying to get to the gym just to get my flipping cardio in, or not cardio, legs in, and I couldn't get there. I hit a detour in the road. Somebody called my phone. I had to meet them to take them food. I mean, it was like, I just need to get a 30-minute workout in. And I said, you know what? I'm turning around. I'm going to the gym. And I did it. And then at the end of the day, I was like, I made every excuse in my car. But I feel like my subconscious knows where my heart was, and I just made a U-turn.
Awesome.
There's going to be things that get in the way, which makes you not have a 100% day. That's life. Well, so I just wanted to make sure that I was being honest and genuine with my training. So when I got on stage, whatever the results were, I flipping won in my head, because I did everything.
Yeah.
Whether I placed or not, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So with a fitness show and bodybuilding, if I don't have brunette hair and there's 5 judges on the panel and 3 of them like brunettes and 2 like blondes, I'm screwed, because I have blonde hair. So that's kind of, you're more or less doing it for yourself instead of chasing the trophy, because you don't ever know what the judges want, and who knows who, which is part of the business.
It's part of the business.